Hi guys, welcome to another PK12 Productions video. This is the well-awaited HTC One M7. So this one I just picked up basically. So this is the brand new 64GB model in Australia. So let's take a look at the box. So we've got at the back here, let's take a look. HTC One Quad-Core Snapdragon 1.7 GHz processor, 64GB of storage, and of course 2GB of RAM, a 468 ppi screen, and of course it's 1080p. So yeah, and all the various other HTC stuff obviously there. Let's take a look what this thing has. Okay. Alright, all the HTC stuff like Blink Feed, Boom Sound, and HTC Zoe, as well as the Beats audio. Let's take a look. First thing we're looking at here is the HTC One itself. So we will take that to the side. As you can see right there, it's actually quite light. Usual stuff we have in here. We have the SIM ejector tool, various other documentation, as you can see right there, warranty statement, HTC guide. That's basically it. Okay, we've got our USB cable from HTC. We've got the Beats in-ear headphones in there, as far as I can tell. The little red in there. And we also have the stock standard HTC Australian charger. So yes, let's take a look at the unit itself. Okay guys, here it is, the HTC One 64GB. So basically this one here is one of probably the first to be shipped with the software version 4.2.2 Android. So this is the Sense version, as you can see right there, with 4.2.2 Android installed and Sense 5. So what are the features that we can see with this particular one? So first feature that's obvious is basically the 2-finger swipe to get your settings. And obviously, yeah, so you can also press the button there and you can go straight into settings, turn off toggles, whatever you want to do. Now the first thing you'll notice also with the HTC One is that it is very fast. It is very hard to make this thing lag, I can tell you that. And I have all this set up already. So I've got apps in here and everything like that. The app drawer is full of applications, as you can see right there. I've got a few widgets there, I've got a few app icons everywhere. Alright, so if we go to settings, real quick, we can see there's other option here for media output. Now media output is more for Miracast. If you've ever used that in 4.2.2, there is an option now for Miracast. So it'll find those devices from Netgear that support Microcast. So that'll be pretty cool. Personalized, now we can have lock screen widgets. Now with 4.2.2 is installed, we can now look at that. So what HTC's done is given you a few versions of that. So we've got widgets, and that's exactly what that is. So we'll start off with that. So we'll go into widgets, and basically, yeah, you can select the widgets you want to put in depending on what you want to install, and they're all there. You could just add them as you would in 4.2.2. Double tapping The home button gets you into multitasking, obviously, and you swipe up to get rid of applications. Very similar to the iPhone. So if we go back into personalize, productivity. So I've got productivity set up, which basically shows me if a text message comes in, it'll show up on the lock screen. If an email comes in, it'll show me a lock screen. Calendar, events, music, whatever, just comes up on a lock screen. Very similar to how it works on, obviously, the iPhone. Except you won't see notifications come up on this section here. It doesn't show you that type of stuff that comes through, but it shows you most of what you need to know on a regular basis. You can also set up a photo album, so your applications come and stream through like that, as well as you can have your blink feed obviously on the lock screen as well, music player, and also your wallpaper. So there's actually a screen mode just for wallpaper, which allows you to then select a different wallpaper for the lock screen. So either one of these won't do that. So you have to choose if you really want to have a separate wallpaper on your lock screen. So that's basically it for those sections. Okay, another thing that should be highlighted that not many people highlight on is that with HTC you have automatic backup. Now I know that's probably not a big deal, but the fact is it actually backs up your application data. Now there is actually not many HTC or even there's not many phones out there, including Samsung phones, that actually back up your data to the cloud. So basically if I lost this or I went and got a new phone or whatever, all I have to do is connect to HTC Cloud and it will just start downloading my home screens, including my home screens. So it'll show the exact icon setup, folder setup straight away as soon as I start downloading from HTC Backup, which is which is basically the same as how the iPhone works with iCloud. It downloads exactly how it was before, so you have nothing to do. It basically downloads it all from iCloud without having to connect it to a computer or anything like that. This is the similar process as well. You don't need to root or anything to do like that, it just does it. That's a brilliant thing also. Okay, so that's basically a lot of the settings here. We've got the TV remote there, we've got a few applications, obviously like the weather app and various other ones like that. They work real well. To get to Google Now, you just swipe up like so, and you get Google Now. If you want to go to the menus, you can do that. If I can find an app with menus, actually any menu will do. So if I go into Currents and I hold down the home button, I get the menu. Now this eliminates also the old applications as well, so you have the entire application full screen now. To get to the menu, hold down and you get to it. So basically everything's done through the home button, as you can see right there. So yeah, that's basically the HTC One. If you guys have any questions, I'll also do a review on this. This is just be a quick introduction to it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Cheers.